gang, just getting started again. Let me do my usual routine here. Check the audio. So, I just finished up my Elder Scrolls Online game, and it went by a bit quicker than I had planned, so I thought I'd jump into this game. Alright. My kitty is once again wanting to sit on me. So yeah, last live stream that ended like a half hour ago, it ended rather sooner than I had planned. And instead of going further with the Jesters Festival, which is a lot of fun and Elder Scrolls Online, I could really level up my characters with that. I wanted to give this game a try because it's one that I picked up for free with my PlayStation Plus. Let me just turn down my headphones game a little bit. So it was free per my PlayStation Plus account, and I think it might go away at the end of the month, which is just like a few days away, like next week. So I wanted to go ahead and give that a try. So I'm going in blind. It's actually not the game that I thought that I was talking about before. There are no dinosaurs in this game that I'm aware of, but there may be monsters. And it's more of a shooter game, it's not the game I was thinking it was. So let's go ahead and go through the character creation and through the tutorial and see how it goes. I think everything should sound okay. Alright. So we'll create a character.
This could be useful.
I wonder what this is.
I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because I don't know that I'll be coming back to play this again. You guys need to let me know if you enjoy it or not. Because I will come back if I want, if I'm able to. I don't think it even costed very much because it's from 2019. Gray eyes, that's always very cool looking. The skin is fine, I guess. Scar, I guess, is fine.
What's this doing here?
This looks like it was important. Once.
Game mode? Ooh. Do standard. I'm not ready for hardcore. Difficulty, normal, I guess. Or you could do hard. So if you do hardcore, nightmare mode, apocalypse. Yeah. Let's do stand and skip tutorial. No, I want to do the tutorial. Play game. Offline. I'm gonna do it offline because I didn't even really realize there's a co-play mode there. Oh, is this the MMO I was looking at? I saw it in on my lineup on my PlayStation 4 games, and I was just like, where did I get that? How did it get there? I don't remember. It might be in an MMO they have out. I can't remember.
What can we do when our last hope fails? That you must discover. Our last hope sailed this sea before you, in search of an end to the beasts that have hunted us for generations. An end was found, or so we thought, when the dragon rose into the sky like a phoenix, blazing in flames of agony. But our hero never came home.
Because I was lost at sea.
Only the storm, the beasts, the unshakable dread that something had twisted and turned.
Turn down a little bit.
Your journey will not be easy. Storm swirls round the dragon's tower like a shroud. The dragon may be dead, but in its ashes, I fear something else has awoken. You will fight for every step. You must reach the tower, learn what became of our warrior, face what lurks within.
Oh boy, I see Twitter is
When
having
our
some
last
or
hope fails,
Twitch is having some issues.
another shall take its place. So long as we have breath.
All right. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes, uh, yeah, sometimes Twitch just has issues, and I'm not really sure why. I mean, YouTube is doing just fine from what I can see. Yeah, it looks like Facebook had some issues also, so maybe YouTube did too for a moment there. Alright, well, I think it's okay now, so if anybody notices any issues, let me know. Went through quite a storm there. Blade of Adventurer. So we can do melee, which is nice because I'm more into melee instead of shooter. But we'll have to see what works best. Adventurer's tunic and leggings. So we're going to the lighthouse. What it sounds like. There was a monster. R2 to do melee attack. What's this? Bloodwort. Consumable offers temporary aid that can be found in the world by purchasing from merchants. Consumables will automatically be equipped once you pick them up. If there are no other consumables in the inventory, press up to use equipped consumables. Okay. And I see it on my up button. Okay. I don't think I need to... Maybe I do, actually. My health is at halfway. Okay. I wonder if we can find keys, because I don't like that this thing is my X button, which is usually what you use to like pick things up. Oh my gosh. Can I turn up the lighting? It's a little bit on the dark side. Brightness. Yeah, that's a bit better. Oh, oh yeah? So I guess demons have like infested the world or something. Stamina replenishes over time. The reaction is a little sluggish. I hear growling. Ah, there they are.
This ain't good.
Oh, this ain't good. Go.
Hang in there.
Hurry
You're
up,
gonna be
Alex!
okay.
We got company!
Was I supposed to die there? I wonder?
Move!
Yeah, I think I'm going to turn down a little bit more of the audio when we get back into the game.
You're awake. Hi there.
Hello.
Whoa, take it slow. You got hurt real bad. You don't want to start bleeding again, do you?
Where am I?
Ward 13. It's safe here. Maybe the only safe place there is. I'm Wallace. I wanted to see you. I asked the commander if I could.
How did I get here?
Oh, Commander Ford and Mr. Riegler found you outside. They brought you here. But they said Mark wasn't coming back.
Who's Mark?
Never mind. The commander said you should come see her when you woke up. She's in the room down the hall. She'll find a place for you. Everyone's got a place. I'll see you later.
Okay. Later. Alright. Let's change the audio. Yeah, the music needs to go down a little bit. Side effects need to go down a little bit. Those are on. I guess I'll turn that off for now because I'm not going to be doing voice chat. It's interesting they don't have a, oh, that's voice. Okay. Okay. They don't really have many options to help with the visuals or, I guess as many options as I would have thought they would have had. What's this? December 15th, 1968. Oh, there we go. Lieutenant Evelyn Cedar, one of only 7 survivors to make it off the atoll. We had to abandon Ward 16 and retreat to Central here in Ward 13. Everyone else, they're dead. Hasgard, Neville, Green, Parker, Mackenzie, every last one of them is gone. We're the only ones left. The Root invaded Ward 13 too. There are bodies everywhere. Root and human both. Thankfully, the Root left for some reason. The place is abandoned. So the Root must be like the monsters we were fighting. The Dreamers are gone. That's what the Root came for. The Dreamers. I don't know how I know that, but I'm certain of it. The Root and the Dreamers are connected somehow. I can feel it. When the Dreamers are killed, the Root no longer had a reason to stay. I wonder what the Dreamers are. Captain Ford, commander now, I guess, says we're holding holding up here while we figure out our next move. He's fixed the crystal so nothing can follow us from the atoll, and there are only a few physical entrances. It should be defensible for as long as we need it. God, this is hell of a Hanukkah. Oh, hell of a Hanukkah. April 15th, 1969. It's been months now. The ward almost feels normal. We cleaned the bodies out, though there are some doors we still can't get into. Commander Ford has us looking for survivors, getting them into the ward. He's a brave man, smart, not like the jerks who got us into this mess. Thanks to Ford, we survived the first wave of the Root invasion, which is more than can be said for the rest of the world. The Root didn't come out of the wards. They attacked all over, all at once. No one was ready. Armies were overwhelmed. France even tried nukes on their own land. Then they went quiet. We've lost all communication with anyone. The city is a war zone. We're surviving, but barely. How long can we do this? May 3rd, 1969. I've been having dreams lately. I hear the Root, smell them, watch them from inside their own heads as they hunt down and slaughter the survivors. When I wake up, I can still feel their joy, their rage. Sometimes it takes me a while to remember who I am, where I am. It's freaking me out. Yeah, I would be freaked too. May 24th, 1969. We've lost so many people today. Took control of a water tower, though. It'll keep us alive, but I keep wondering if it's worth it. So many died so that we can, scrape by until they kill us too? Commander Ford spoke for the dead, assured us their sacrifices would not be forgotten. So long as we have breath, he said, we have hope. I wish I could believe that. June 2nd, 1969. Ran across some old letters and journals from the folks who lived here before. They were full of hope, excitement. Andrew, Commander Ford, caught me reading, but I guess he's been reading them too. Said their hope worried him. It was misguided, he said. It's just like we were in Ward 16, just like I am now. I couldn't help but snort. What the heck did he have to be hopeful for? He laughed when I told him. He actually thinks we'll survive, that we'll come back from this somehow. I thought he was naive, but his hope is what's kept us going, isn't it? It's kept us alive so far. I must have said as much because he smiled and said we were only alive because of people like me, people who caught details he missed and challenged his optimism. He said my cynicism made his optimism seem more real. I'm laughing again just thinking about it. Of all the things to be worried about, he's worried about having hope. And he thinks I'm keeping us alive? God, what a man. August 12th, 1969. Had another Root dream last night. This one was different, real. They were waiting for us in my dream near the hotel courtyard where we've been growing food. I told Ford about it. I thought he dismissed it. God knows my CEO did that often enough. But he said it was worth checking out. Good thing too, because there they were, waiting. We fought them off because of my dream. Afterwards, I admitted my other dreams to Ford, said it's been going on for a while. He wanted me to tell the others, so I told the rest of the 7. We'll see what happens, but I think it was the right call. He's a good man, Andrew. I always knew it, but he's a good man. August 15th, 1969. Okay, but what would it even look like if I hit on the leader of the ward? He doesn't need that right now. We're just trying to survive. Who the heck thinks of dating in a post-apocalyptic hellscape? Yeah. Well, I mean, you know, it's kind of worth it, though, probably, because you might die. August 16th, 1969. Screw it, I'm asking him out. August 17th, 1969. Well, hell. Turns out my feelings were mutual. Andrew didn't even say anything because he was worried about what a relationship might do to leadership within the ward. Would it look like favoritism? Would it affect how the others saw me? What about when we argued? He started asking 8,000 questions until I shut him up. And I realized as I was shutting him up that this was the point. No matter how risky it might be, love is exactly what makes surviving worth the trouble. Besides, we have a darn common foe out there. It's not like we'll ever disagree on that. Oh my goodness, how many more? I wonder. January 1st, 1971. So it's like, what, 2 years later? Holy hell, I forgot that about the old thing. I guess you could say I've been distracted. Andrew and I got married last month, and today I'm pregnant. Wow. Lots happened. I haven't told Andrew yet. I want to keep it to myself a little longer. It's hard to believe there's a life inside of me, a new person who didn't exist before. It was Andrew's idea. I thought he was crazy for even bringing it up. Who would raise a child in this creep show of an earth? Him and his darn optimism. But he's right. Children are the only future we have. I don't know what will happen to this little one, or heck, to us. But bringing a child into the world the root are trying to rip away from us feels like rebellion. It feels like hope. And gosh, that's not exactly what we need right now. Okay, so that's the last one. Whose journal is this? It doesn't say whose journal it is. I wonder whose journal that is. Can I climb this? No. Whew. I can do that though. Can I search any of these? Ew. Alright. Oh, this is the way I need to go? Well, I hopefully will be able to explore a bit after I'm done talking with the commander.
Well, well, look who's awake. I figured you for dead. Riggs and I barely pulled you out of that mess.
First off, where is my weapon?
It's with Riggs downstairs. If everything checks out here, I'll see you get it back. I'm Commander Ford. This is my base, and you, friend, are an unexpected guest. It's my job to know the kind of people I bring into Ward 13. We haven't seen a living soul on that shore for weeks. You will tell me why you were really out there, or we'll let the root have you.
Well, no reason to lie. I am trying to get to that island tower across the water.
No one has been in that tower in a very long time. But you've got no chance of getting there in this storm. Truth is, the ward has been cut off. We had to block the gates after we dragged you in. The root are everywhere. But now that you're here, I have an idea. I'll tell you what. You want to leave? You'll have to do something for us first.
I actually do owe them because they saved my life. So what can I do?
First, we need power. That storm knocked out our reactor recently. With enough power, we might be able to activate another way out of here.
Another way out?
It's not a door, exactly. And it may not even work. The reactor is on the lower basement level. There's a stairwell that leads down to it. Get it running, then come back here.
Seems easy enough.
Nothing around here is easy. Watch your back. We already lost a man down there a few days ago. I suspect the root have found a way in. Go check in with Riggs. About your blade. I don't imagine your fists will do much against the root. You do this for us, and I'll make sure you get out of here. The sooner the power's back on, the faster you can get out of here.
Ooh, okay.
The sooner the power's back on, the faster you can get out of here.
Anything worth exploring? Does not appear so. So I guess I need to go down there. Another route I could take is the one that I skipped over here. Might as well do that, I guess. I think it's gonna be kind of obvious when I can loot stuff. Oh! Oh! Hey, look at that. Ah, that's quite fun. Scrap. It must be for crafting. There should be crafting in this game, from what I read. I'm just getting rid of all this miscellaneous stuff you have in the corners. Cleaning things up a little bit. No way to move the map? I'm wondering what are all of these, who are all of these people, I wonder. Find the reactor at the base's lower level. But I need to stop and talk to somebody first. Where are the quests? I'm not sure where they keep the quests. Hello.
I heard someone tried to eat weed flesh once. Branches grew right out of their chest.
Ew, that's horrible.
Ford keeps us in the dark, figuratively and literally.
I told Mark not to go out there. His brother needs him.
Oh. Was that little boy his brother? Man, she's strong. Just cleaning up for you guys.
Poor Wallace, losing Mark like that.
I hope you can restore the power soon, stranger. Without light and heat, our weakest won't last long.
See you around.
That must be Wallace. I don't know if... I think he told us his name. I can't remember.
Hey, I got my eye on you. Don't try nothing.
No, no, not me.
Wallace been not following his brother's footsteps.
Yep.
You go out those doors without enough bullets, you end up dead.
Alright. That stone is the design of the logo for the game, isn't it?
This looks like it was important. Once.
Will we make it important again? Or maybe help protect the base? Oh, look at all the boxes. Let me just get these out of here for ya. I wonder if I have a I'm not sure who said that, but he said it at the funniest time. Hello.
Hey, friend. The actor's just through that door and down the stairs.
Oh.
Keep your wits about you.
I need my weapon before I go down there. Or a gun. Ward 13 access. Oh, I can't break through this one? Oh, there we go. Alright, well, I saw a floating pod thing in the main area where all those, civilians, I guess, are? How do I get up there? Oh, I do need to go this way. Okay. No? How do I get over there? Oh, this is a different section. Hello. Ah, you're who I'm looking for.
Hey, it's good to see you on your feet again. Welcome to Ward 13.
Did you help me?
I did what I could to patch you up. You seem like a tough one, though. Name's Wriggler. Most everyone calls me Riggs. Well, your, sword was pretty banged up in the fight. Not much I could do with it, I'm afraid.
It was my
The
favorite.
blade was shattered when we found you.
Oh.
Mostly scrap metal at this point. Think I remember Ace mentioned she found a few weapons out in the city. Maybe she'll help you out. Well, last I heard, Ace went down to check out the reactor.
Oh.
Good luck down there.
I mean, can you give me something to, like, help me out on my way down to find this person? I hear there may be roots or whatever you call them down there. Oh, hello.
You lost?
No. Rude. Right. So this is, the door we need to go through is back the way we came. Oh. I just completely missed this area. Okay. So this is like the equipment and set armor area. Oh, okay. And then we could have gone through this way. And here's the section again. Okay. So I just missed a section. Although I haven't been able to get in that area over there yet. Where was that doorway he said to go through? Across the way and up north? Oh, right, this door.
Good to see a new face around here.
Hey. Directory. Control level 1, reactor B1, ward 13, B2, research B3. So I'm guessing we're on control, or the control section. Not the game. B2. Reactor level.
Where are you? I swear, you try scaring me out. Ugh.
Interesting, they left the doors like wide open and there could be root down here. You would think they would want to like at least close the doors.
What? Where the hell did you come from?
Hello.
You nearly scared the life out of me. No one else wandering around down here. You're not from around here, are you? Name's Ace. Ace Cotterill? You?
I'm looking for the reactor.
That right? Well, you found it. Starting that relic could mean trouble, though. So, You ever start a reactor?
No.
Well, it makes a lot of noise for starters. Lucky for you, it's just the press of a button on the terminal above us. Would have done it myself, but without knowing what might come sniffing around. With the two of us, though, maybe we got a chance. Okay, so I have an idea. You go upstairs and start the reactor. I'll help you kill whatever comes our way. You probably need a weapon, huh? Let's see if I can find you something.
Oh. Okay, okay, so this is where I'm gonna select what kind of character I'm gonna have. Alright, so I could do a hunter that specializes in long-range precision-based combat, armed with an ultra-precise hunting rifle, sturdy repeater pistol, and versatile scrap sword. The hunter excels at taking out targets before they get close. Their mod, Hunter's marks enemies, allowing the hunter and their teammates to see targets through walls. It also increases critical hit chance against marked targets. Okay. Ex-cultist specializes in mid-range combat and support. Armed with their powerful coach gun, sturdy repeater pistol, and deadly scrap hatchet, the ex-cultist controls the mid-range with excellent burst damage. Their mod, Bender's Aura, casts an area effect heal that gradually restores the health of all teammates. Oh, okay, cool. It's like a healer, but does damage also. And then the Scrapper specializes in close range combat, armed with devastating shotgun, sturdy pistol, massive scrap hammer. The Scrapper is at their best with going toe-to-toe with their enemies. Their mod, Hotshot, imbues their ammunition with fire, giving it a chance to set enemies aflame. Ooh, that sounds cool. Well, I guess I'm going to go with Scrapper, because I always feel like when I do something from a distance, like this one, the enemies are suddenly in my face, and I'm just like, I need to back up. You know, I kind of like to be able to hit them face on, like toe to toe, basically. The middle one sounds good also, but this one looks like it'll do more damage. So let's go ahead and get this one.
There. That should improve our odds.
Get
up there and start the reactor.
New item, repeater pistol. Alright, let's check our equipment. And a shotgun. And the hammer. Only thing is, though, is that a two-handed weapon?
Get up there and start the reactor.
Yeah. Give me a sec. So the shotgun really does a lot of damage, but doesn't hold a lot. This one does like mid damage, I guess, and holds a lot. And this one does okay damage. A large heavy warhammer, which you wouldn't think is two-handed, and deals a small amount of AoE, dealing damage for everything in the area, obviously. When the root came, the world was growing faster it ever had before. Buildings as high as the clouds, sprigging up left and right. The tools that built it are the weapons that might save it. Alright. So I need to get up above, you say? Alright. Up above. XM Series 980 CPU XBZ30 5 MHz. Reactor control station, terminal 1, current user set to admin. Warning, unauthorized use of this terminal is prohibited. Refer to optional protocols before proceeding. Press spacebar to continue. Initialize reactor, view fault logs, run system tests. What's the faults? Fault logs. Minor fault. System running below optimal threshold. High drain rate reported. From section 1A, Ward 16. Admin note that prototype phase test in progress. Temperature levels are higher than normal. Okay. Major fault. Coolant flow malfunction detected. In valves F3 and 4. Emergency power down sequence. Alright. Wow, they've added a lot into this, like one little scenario they have for introductory. Alright. So I need to initialize the terminal above the reactor, which is this, right? Run system test. I mean, everything is gonna fail, right? Okay, so let's see what happens if I try to initialize it. Oh, there we go. Like, oh, she came up here to help me out.
That was rough. Well, I don't normally care for shooter games, but this is not terrible. Although the crosshair pops up at a weird spot to me. That was rough.
Oh. Hey, I did that. She's a better shooter than I am. I mean, my character.
There. That should do it. You fought good. Real good. Ford made the right choice sending you down here. You best go check in with Ford. Come visit my shop sometime, yeah? I'll make sure to give you the good in a fight discount.
Ah, thanks. All right. And they barely gave you enough time to even learn how to, oh, there's the shotgun. Okay. I didn't even know how to get to my shotgun. Wait, how do I put my gun away? So I guess we got the, reactor working. What's that? Luminant crystal. I wonder where the root even came from. So Ward 13 is the next level down. It sounded like the
sure
root were down there.
Have some light around here. You're risking a lot for folks you don't know, stranger.
My mission is more important than risks.
Yes. You're trying to get yourself to that little island, yeah?
Yep.
Word moves fast when there ain't many words left around here. Listen, friend, I know you don't know me from a can of paint, but I want to help. You got a feeling of destiny about you. You're gonna save the world, ain't you?
I guess I'll try.
That's the spirit. Here, I want you to have this. Not many people can keep the spirits out there in the world. An old friend told me this little bauble could keep even death at bay.
Oh.
At least for a while. And if you're looking to buy other treasures for your travels, come see me. Ace has got her own space over there. Between us, we got all sorts of treasures. But that stone there, free of charge.
Why are you?
Take good care of it.
Why are you being so nice?
Because the rest of the world ain't nice. Gotta help balance it out. Oh, one more thing. Ellen, Commander Ford, she knows more about that island than she lets on. Ask her about the founder of Ward 13. She'll get you on your path. Oh, traveler.
So the dragon heart can be used to replenish lost health. There are a limited numbers of uses before its power is depleted. Dragon heart charges are replenished after resting at a checkpoint or dying. Press L1 to use the dragon hearts.
Good to see a new face around here.
Oh, interesting. Oh, so this is your shop?
Been a while since I was in a fight like that. Been a while since I was in a fight like that.
Alright. The one thing I don't like so far with this game is it's not telling me it's not really visible as to where I'm supposed to be going next. I mean, I think it says right there, stranger in the base, return to Commander Ford, but it doesn't show on my map at all. I'm not sure why it wouldn't show up on my map. I think I remember how to get to her, though. Up this way and down the hallway here.
Glad to see you got the reactor running. And I see Reggie gave you the dragon heart. He wouldn't part with an artifact that powerful without a good reason.
He thinks I have a destiny.
And I imagine he said I could help you.
Yeah.
Very well. Reggie may play the old fool, but his judgment is rarely off the mark. You've proven yourself reliable, stranger. I'm willing to help you get on your way.
Well, I'll take what help I can get.
But I doubt you'll last long out there without help. Go see Riggs and McCabe downstairs. They'll fit you with better gear.
Awesome.
Come see me afterwards.
Okay.
Go get yourself better protection from Riggs and McCabe. Then we'll talk.
Oh, what about the founder? Will you tell me then? Alright. Maybe they're kind of also showing me around. Riggs at the armory. Wasn't that over on this side? No. Are they on the other side of this wall? Let's see. The security guy is like right there. Oh. I can't get through there. I guess the map does have a line on it. Here we go. You? I've returned.
Hey, friend. Thanks for getting the power back on. Ford mentioned we should help you get sorted for the city, as a thanks for getting us out of a bind.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we can put your old blade to good use after all. Let me look.
Riggs can upgrade your guns and armor with materials found in the world or by defeating enemies. Upgrading your guns and armor is essential to keeping up with increasingly difficult enemies in the game. So the boxes that I've been pounding, I guess, give me that scrap metal that I can use to upgrade things. Takes iron. Does it take iron to upgrade my armor also? So it looks like I can only do 2 weapons. Oh, there's my armor.
No worries. Take your time.
Okay, let me talk to you real quick.
What?
Ford said you had supplies for me?
Ford's gonna give my time to every stray who wanders in, and we're having words. I'm McCabe. I'm the engineer. And you're a pain in my ass. I'm not some scrap peddler, got it? I don't upgrade trash.
Are you always this grumpy?
It's the apocalypse. I can be as grumpy as I damn well please. Let's see what we're dealing with here. You're looking to lay down some serious hurt. Use this to burn those weeds to the ground. That's all you get for now. Get me more components and I'll make more. For a fee. Now get out of here. I'm tired of your yapping jaw.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, so new item hotshot. Oh yeah, they were saying I was gonna get this for my choice of archetypes. Archetypes? Weapon mods are used to augment the power of your ranged weapons. When equipped, a weapon generates mod power by inflicting damage on enemy targets. When the power meter is full, press R1 to activate the weapon mod. Okay. Some weapon mods activate immediately, others activate in alternate fire mode for the weapon, allowing you to shoot powerful projectiles with devastating effects. Weapon mods can be equipped by going into the inventory screen, selecting a ranged weapon, and hitting square to equip a weapon mod to that weapon. Okay. Oh, so it already got added to my pistol. Okay, so my shotgun could use one, but that is interesting. So it added a burning effect. Cool. Alright. Okay, well, let's see about upgrading things here.
Hey, friend. Ready for that?
Yep. I guess I want to do my hammer. Yep. 85.8. And then I can do one more. I guess I'll do my pistol because I have that mod now, and I mean the shotgun does a good amount of damage, and this only does 17 right now, so I'll increase this a little bit too. All right. Yeah, it only pushes it up a little bit. A little bit. Okay.
All right. Hey, now that's better. Oh, and take this. It's not the strongest stuff, but more protection than what you've got. Ah, there you go. A bit sturdier. Every little bit counts out there.
Really? It's like exactly the same thing as in the picture. I really hope that you can customize that. Or at least take the helmet off or make it look like the helmet's not there, because I don't really usually go for helmets. Let's see. Can you even spare the supplies?
It's true. We don't have much, but you did right by us. Best we do right by you. If you need any weapon upgrades in the future, come see me. I bet Ford will see you fit to leave now. Here's hoping there's not an army of Deadwood waiting for you out there.
Yeah. Okay, I can see why you might have gotten some mixed reviews with this game, because so far it's an intriguing game, but I don't like the fact that the armor I just got is like the exact picture of the archetypes or whatever that I had to choose from. And so far, it doesn't seem like I can personalize them at all. I like to be able to personalize stuff. I mean, if I were to do like co-play with other people, and they had like the exact same type of character, would we just look like duplicates running around in the game? We'll see, we'll see. I'll continue playing for a bit.
Good to see you more equipped. Riggs and McCabe do good work. I hope this will be enough to get you on your way. We can't leave by the gates now, but the founder, my grandfather, gave me this key years ago. He said we should only use it when there's no other choice. Well, we are out of choices. Considering you stuck your neck out for us, it seems fitting you do the honors. Take it. There's a terminal downstairs in the main room. Use the key there. With any luck, we can get the thing running.
And if this blows us all to hell?
Well, here's hoping it doesn't.
So they're trying to get that crystal running.
Key's not worth anything unless it's plugged into that terminal downstairs.
Alright, alright, alright. Oh, and now that shows up on my map. This one? So we can initialize Delta. Log. What does log say? December 15th, 1968. The wards on the atoll have been overrun. We use the crystal to escape, but I'm not sure those things can't use it too. I'm shutting it down, and just to be safe, I destroyed the connection between us and the atoll. Don't think I could sleep otherwise. I know other ways to travel between wards, but, well, I'm not the only one alive now who has those codes. We should be safe for now. Is the atoll, is that the crystal? Caution, retention residents of Ward 13 do not use the crystal unless absolutely necessary. The crystal attracts the root somehow. It is vital that the Ward 13 remain hidden from their attention unless the root are pounding down the door or something. Use a different way out. If the root are pounding the door down, try to find me in my office immediately. System diagnostic? Alright. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, she told us to do this, so we're gonna do it.
Really something, isn't it? I'd read about it, but I never saw it working. This red eye might be our only door to the outside world now. You want to get out of here? This is your shot.
Well, you mentioned the founder?
My grandfather was the commander before me.
Yeah.
They called him the founder of Ward 13. He brought everyone to Ward 13 when the Root first attacked. He was determined to learn where the Root came from. He spent so much time out there, searching. And one day, he didn't come back. I never knew what happened to him.
Did he leave any clues to the Root?
There's a room just outside the ward. All his notes, any hint of where he went, it's there. If you want to reach the atoll, he may be the last one who knew how to get there. Listen, I know this has all been a bit rough for you. Been rough for everyone. But you came through for us. For that, I'm grateful. You're welcome back anytime. Good luck.
Sometimes you just gotta stand. I need to stand. Fade to white. So I kind of doubt her grandfather, is still alive. I mean, she looks like she's like getting up there in years also, so. But who knows? Maybe he still alive somewhere. Gladiator body plate skin. Oh, you get skins. Work boot skins. Night Stalker skin. Is there one to just take off the helmet? Trench coat skin. So I guess that was the tutorial, and now I'm like being opened into the actual world because I'm getting all this stuff. Ooh, I like that hat. Oh my goodness, so many things. Is that it? Is that it? Let's switch my hat. Select skin. Hey, where's my thingy? It said I could do a thingy. Where's a hat? Okay, I got way more than what they're showing me. Why am I not able to put those on? Survivor bag, a bag full of items to help a hero survive, including 3 elixirs of enlightenment, ammo box, oil skin tonics, bandages, bloodworts, iron, scrap. Yes? I mean, it just opens it, right? My kitty says hello. Yeah, it just opened everything. Liquid escape. When consumed, the hero will be returned to the last activated checkpoint. Traits. When a character levels up, they receive a single trait point, which can be used to boost the level of any available trait. Traits are hidden throughout the game and tied to unlocking secrets or completing certain quests. Let's see. So I could do Vigor, which increases my health, Endurance, which would increase my stamina, or Warrior. Let's do Endurance. It's at 1, and she runs a little slowly for me. Why is it saying... Oh, I have 0. I don't have any traits to give right now. Okay. I'm still really confused here. I'm not crazy. It just like popped up a bunch of things that I could add as skins, right? And now I can't use them? Man, I saw that one hat. I was like, yay, an actual hat that I could actually maybe see my character's face. Maybe I'll need to level up to use them? Alright. Oh, there's a little skull that way. Why is there a skull that way? Commander Ford said the 7 founders of War 13 once used the red crystal to escape the atoll. Maybe I can use it to get there again. Before we try that, I'm curious. Hey, all the boxes are back. If I go back to over here, And I go down to like the other levels. What are on the other levels? I mean, it's just like an open stairwell, so. Here's word 13. What's that? It's locked. Oh, I need a key card or something to get in there? What is that? Glowing blue. Looks awesome. It's an elevator shaft. Okay. Then what's down here? Research. Right, research. Is this locked also? Yep. So I'm guessing later on in the game I'll probably have a chance to come back and check these out. Maybe I'll even get the elevator working. Who knows? Alright. I do want to see what is,
Good to see you.
Hello. What's past the security guard? I'm guessing that's what, just outside?
Keep moving.
Will they even open the door for me, I wonder?
Hey, no trouble in the ward, got it?
Sure, sure. Nope, they won't even open the door for me. Okay. So, I'm pretty much locked in here anyway. I have to use that red crystal to, progress. Okay, let's see what happens. I feel like it's gonna transport me somewhere. Although it just said checkpoint. Survivor mode, now available. Survivor mode can be accessed from the world stone under world settings in Word 13. World settings? Oh, campaign now active from the ashes. A storm approaches, the root grows stronger. Find a way to the atoll and destroy their source before humanity's last remnants is wiped out forever. So that's like a a timed event, I guess. Or adventure mode. Are you looking to kill a particular boss or complete a certain quest? Adventure mode allows you to generate a shorter experience focused on a single world. Adventure mode does not reset story campaign progress. That's something to look into at a later point, I think. Shoot, I missed that first one. Adventure mode, you may have one campaign and one adventure mode active at all times. Use world settings to switch back and forth between campaign and adventure mode. So do I have to choose one to travel or to go somewhere? Or can I just stick to what I'm doing, I guess? Founders Hideout. Yes? So, okay, so I must be doing like story mode right now, and then there's like a campaign mode that's limited time. Fight the bad guys, kill the boss in 8 hours. Or there's also adventure mode, which might be like free play, basically. Just go out and do whatever. I might need to explore that one at a later point. Hi. My kitty Cleo says hello. Alright, so we're in a new location. Well... Oh, we're in a building outside from where we were. But Ward 13 keycard. Ooh. Will that get us into one of the places we were just looking at? Ford left this in his hideout on the surface. He must not have trusted anyone in the ward with it. When Ford founded the ward, he buried secrets in its walls. Maybe he never meant them to see the light, but buried things have a funny habit of coming back. What's this? Pa. I'm dying. No two ways about it. Always thought the root would get me or I'd live forever like you, but we can't all be heroes. You're the only person in the world who thinks he can stop the root, you know that? The rest of us are just trying to live our lives best we can. Me and Ellen have had to do it without you. I ain't gonna tell you to stop, not again. Just don't think you're sacrificing for us. We've sacrificed enough. Always your daughter, Nadine. Wonder, were they experimenting on the root? Is that why they have those here? What is the labyrinth? I don't know. What is the labyrinth? So they have a map level 1 with a purple teleporter, orange teleporter, red teleporter, and door. Labyrinth map level 2. The orange and red teleporters show up there. Where does the purple go? Is the purple the way in? The old church. Cleo is very whiny right now. And they have a map of the city in the tower. So the tower is where I'm heading, I think. I kind of want to head back to Ward 13, though, and see if I can use the keycard. Ellen, I want you to know that I love you and that I'm sorry. Sorry for so many things. Words won't fix this, I know that. It's time for me to go. It took me a while from saying to doing, but here I am. I'm leaving to speak with the root mother in the old church, past the subway tunnels. She'll show me the path away from this world, and then I'll be gone. Goodbye. The root mother? So are some of the root not aggressive? So I need to find the subway entrance, but I actually want to go back and see if I can use that key card. Let's do that real quick. Because, I mean, the checkpoint is, like, right here. Resting at checkpoints replenishes ammo and dragon hearts at the cost of respawning all basic enemies in the world. Oh, interesting. In multiplayer, resting also respawns any fallen allies. All players must be using a checkpoint in order to rest. Alright. So, return to Ward 13. Yep. And I'm going to take a quick break while we're traveling, so I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Thanks for waiting. I locked my cat out of this area in my office, so she might be yowling at the door for the next couple of minutes. Alright. So what do I have on my bar? I just realized that my bar down there has items on it, and I'm not sure what they are. Bloodwort, bandages, stops bleeding. Interesting. Bloodwort regenerates health for 30 seconds. Oh, no! Ah, shoot. That's okay, I get to push back. And then Elixir of Enlightenment replenishes all ammo in the ammo box. Or no, the ammo box replenishes all ammo. The Elixir of Enlightenment increases earned experience by 25% in last 2 hours. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's run downstairs. It's right over here. And see if that key card will work on any of those doors. This might be a total waste of time, but I just want to double check. Hey, hey, hey. Nice. Wonder if there are any baddies over here. Alright, what are you? Tome of Knowledge. Ah, wrong button. Oh, I can level up with it. Or increase a skill point. Or a trait, rather. So let's put that in Endurance. So Tomes of Knowledge give you a trait point. Okay. Ward 13, Command and Control Access Terminal. No unauthorized access. Electronic mail. 9:15:68. Security Protocol updates. From Commander Nathan Haskell to all. Subject Security Protocol update. Due to recent events, we will be amending our security protocol to require an additional photo ID check upon entry to Ward 13. Entry will still require use of personnel security cards. However, an additional ID check will be performed upon entry to the ward. All security officers will have been notified of the change, and the new protocol will take effect immediately. Commander Nathan Haskell. Some diagnostic? Alright. So it looks like when the commander's grandfather left, he took, what, the only key card available to get down to these lower levels. Casa. Oh my gosh, there's so much to read here. Eureka! It's taken us months, but we have finally reconnected a dreamer to Gabriel's world. Subject 2419-1 is online. The new bonded entity is vastly different from the previous one. Visual recordings are dim, but audio is greatly enhanced, so much that our equipment cannot accurately record all of it. The new Guardian is belligerent towards the inhabitants. Malicious, even. I suspect it shares memories with the previous Guardian, consequently or not. It knows what the Fuzzies did and treats them accordingly. Fascinating. Physical expedition. Sounds like the high-ups are planning an honest-to-God physical expedition to one of the worlds. Commander Neville has requested all operations management to submit their recommendations, given the things we've seen since bringing Casa online, the Guardian, the root creatures, the massacres. I think it's obvious what our stance has to be. June 20th, 1968. Casa's equipment is going bonkers. It keeps resetting itself to a specific set of parameters, not just the dreaming harness, but the recording equipment, diagnostics, and even life support. The effect seems to be coming from Casa herself, but none of us understand how that's possible. Per procedure, we've tried to sedate and reboot Casa, but that has proven impossible. The system ignores our commands for sedation. Reg tried physically administering the drugs, of course, but the system automatically applied a reversal agent. I'm concerned if we try to overpower the system, we will end up killing the Dreamer. On the other hand, that may be our only option if this feedback loop doesn't resolve itself. We'll continue our observations for now, but after what happened with Gabrielle and Clementine, I'm worried. They're everywhere. They're root creatures from Cass's world. We were unprepared. How could we be? They attacked so quickly. Reg is dead. So many are dead. We've lost contact with wards 16 and 17, maybe others. Those of us still alive have locked ourselves in Casa's rooms for now, but it won't be long before we're discovered. Interesting. So, Casa wasn't a technology that they created in their world. Casa was from the Roots world. What the heck is happening? The Dreamers. They're after the Dreamers. They've killed all but Casa already. It's just a matter of time. Except they aren't pounding on our door. They must know we're in here. If they're after Dreamers, why would they leave us alone? Unless... Oh god, Casa, she's the gate. That's what I have to do. We don't have any other choice. If we leave this room, they'll slaughter us. And if I'm wrong, well, one more dead Dreamer won't matter much if we're all dead. So what are the Dreamers? Abandoned. Are they... I mean, I kind of thought when we were reading that journal before that the person who was having the dreams was a Dreamer, but I'm still not sure. It's done. The system fought us at every turn, and then the root creatures began pounding at the door as though they knew what we were trying to do. But it's over. She's dead, and the roots are still out there. We're preparing to make one final run for it. I don't know how far we'll get, but we'll die if we stay here. Hasgard's Dreamer was in a feedback loop too. We have to tell them. If I was right about her being the gate, then file corrupted. Electronic mail, draft. Dearest Reg, I know you're dying to learn what the government's been doing since I moved into Ward 13. There's so much to tell, I don't know where to start. The red crystals weren't anything we thought, Reg. They're not power sources at all. They're conduits through space itself. I know, I wouldn't have believed it either. Wait until you see what they're doing. They've connected test subjects, Dreamers, they call them, to some kind of guardian entities in other worlds. I don't mean other planets, I mean parallel worlds, side by side with Earth, but completely inaccessible apart from the crystals. Ford and Hasgard, you remember Captain Ford, dear, he was the recruitment official who visited us at the university, have a few Dreamers on an atoll offshore, and the preliminary reports sound like fairy tales. Fauns, goblins, even magic. Huh. Of course, it can't actually be magic, but it certainly feels like it based on our current understanding of physics. It's hard to explain without being able to show you, Reg, but they won't let that happen until your transfer goes through. I don't even know if they'll allow this letter out, to be honest. It's fine. I'll show you everything in person when you arrive. Our ward already has 2 dreamers connected. I'm supervising activation of a 3rd in a few days. Gabriel, they call him. Oh, he died. That's who they were talking about. Died. They call him, though I get the feeling it's not his real name. I can't wait to see what he sees, to start investigating one of these worlds for myself. We're on the verge of something amazing, Reg. There's so much more to the universe than anyone thought, even Einstein. Ooh, what wonders might be out there? Just lying in wait for our discovery. See you soon, Belinda. Interesting. Subject 2419-1. Preliminary observations and findings. Author Dr. Belinda Marsh. Operations Research Analyst Manager, Ward 13. Abstract. Commander Neville has asked for a recommendation on which world should be chosen for our first physical expedition. Subject 2419-1 is the 2nd dreamer bonded to the so-called Fuzzy's world, but the world has changed drastically since the loss of the previous dreamer, with a new guardian entity, a new invading species, and widespread alterations to the world and inhabitants. It is fair to say it is no longer the Fuzzy's world, and it is highly dangerous. It is my recommendation that we do not send a physical expedition to this world at this time. Keywords. Blah, blah, blah. Background. Last year, Subject 2419, known as Gabriel, died in the Dreamer's chair when his guardian entity was killed by the inhabitants of his world, informally known as the Fuzzies. The Fuzzies were intelligent and warlike, yet they were caring towards each other. We still do not know why they turned on their guardian. Well, maybe it was because they, possessed it with the dreamer. In February of this year, we were finally successful in connecting a 2nd dreamer when Subject 2419-1, Karen, referred to as Casa, bonded to what appears to be a new guardian in the same world. We have been furiously gathering data ever since. Preliminary findings, Casa's world is almost completely unrecognizable from before. Gabriel observed what appeared to be a massive living organism populated by small fur-covered creatures called Fuzzies. Casa, however, sees a world covered in root-like growths with little of the original landscape visible underneath it. Fuzzies are rarely seen at all, at least not alive. The world is now populated by a new violent species of creature. It is unclear where this new species came from. We saw no evidence of them in Gabriel's recordings, but they have eliminated a large percentage of the former population in a very short time. The new species appears to be plant-based, bearing a resemblance to motile trees or roots. These creatures are violent and destructive, actively hunting the Fuzzies, slaughtering them, then leaving the bodies behind while they hunt more. We believe there may still be Fuzzies alive and in hiding, but given the ferocity of the root species, it is unlikely they will remain so very long. Conclusion recommendations. I believe the Fuzzies will not survive without some kind of intervention. However, I cannot recommend that a human scouting party visit Casa's world at this time. It is likely the root species will treat us the same as the Fuzzies, and given the speed and ferocity with which they fight, a lone scouting party will not stand a chance, even with modern weapons. For now, I believe it is best that we continue our observations to learn what we can about this new species before engaging them. Huh. Well, there's a lot of history here, a lot of lore. Alright. Okay. Let's see. What else does this place have? Wow. It's a bit bigger than I realized. There's something I can play with this? You? It's nice that the items you can pick up glow, because that way you don't miss them quite as easily. Let's continue down this way for now. There was something in that other room, but I don't think I can get in right now. No signal. Subject 2409 is online, vitals are stable, but we're receiving no visual information, and the audio consists only of a low, persistent rumble interspersed by a seemingly random series of clicks. Attempts to find a pattern in the clicks have so far been fruitless. I'm convinced they're nothing more than signal noise, perhaps errors in the recording equipment amplified by the dreamer's subconscious. Or perhaps there's no signal at all. We've never tested what happens when a dreamer connects with nothing. Most likely, Dr. Hasgard reads the runes wrong, awaiting information. Word 16, reply. Hasgard claims he's not wrong and only suggests we continue monitoring. We'll do so if only as CYA. Looks like we're stuck here for a while. Note from Private Waters. Dr. Atasso, I heard a change in the audio last night for about 20 minutes. Starting at 02:11, I heard some kind of singing. That's the only way I can think to describe it. This was on top of the regular rumble and clicks. I heard the tape in your office for your review. Oh, I left the tape in your office. Also, be advised that I may have seen an anomaly on video as well, a brief, very faint pulse of light during the time of the audio anomaly. It may have been an artifact on the screen, though, or even my imagination. It was very late after all. Light show. Hell, I owe Hasgard $10. For about 2 hours on April 6, 1966, Subject 2409's visuals lit up like the goddamn 4th of July. Dozens of lights pulsed on and off, with no pattern we have yet discerned. Colors varied but remained mostly between blue and yellow wavelengths. After approximately 145 minutes, the pulsing began to decrease in frequency, and by T plus 160, they had ceased entirely. Audio was unchanged during this time. Finally, we have proof the streamer is connected to something. Hasgard is never going to let this drop. Error, 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 error. File corrupted. File corrupted. System diagnostic. Alright. Okay. Interesting. So I can't seem to get in there. I'm gonna guess we're gonna be able to unlock it somehow, eventually. Gabrielle. The dreamer, known as Gabrielle, Subject 2419, is online. Data is coming faster than we can deal with. Gabrielle's bonded entity guards a literal living world, some kind of massive biological organism that houses the guardian within it. The ground is flush and responds to stimuli. The air is thick with moisture. The breeze shifts cynically like breathing. The inhabitants of the world are equally fascinating, small fur-covered bipedals that we've dubbed fuzzies for their resemblance to creatures from H. Beam Piper's novels. They appear to be sentient. They have no spoken language, but they build tools and structures from the bone-like growths found throughout their world. These observations are preliminary, of course, but they're so exciting. A new species, first contact. What revelations might we uncover? They're going to kill them. File corrupted. Fuzzies distrust. The Fuzzies have been acting stranger. At first, they had a kind of god-worshipper relationship with Gabrielle's entity, but we've recently seen signs of fear and distrust. A few even threw rocks at their guardian. Could Gabrielle's bond have somehow caused this? Probably. We've been careful to observe only, not to interfere, but maybe the Fuzzies detected some kind of subtle change we could not prevent. Too subtle for us to notice, yet strong enough to cause a violent reaction? That seems implausible. A minority of my team is concerned this will affect our experiments. Our team member is worried Gabriel himself might be in danger, though I've seen no evidence of that. Gabriel's vitals have... Gabriel's? I think I've been saying that wrong, I'm not sure. Vitals have been unaffected by the random attacks. A more valid concern is that the very act of observing is affecting what we observe. That may be valid, but it's not reason enough to wake the dreamer, not yet. File corrupted. Uprising. Gabriel was attacked today, or rather the Guardian ones. We're combing our records for any sign of hang on, I need a drink. Provocation, whatever, on our past, but on our part, but so far have found nothing. Gabriel has been completely passive, allowing the Guardian to act independently. Most likely, whatever happening predates Gabriel's bond. There have been more calls from the team to wake Gabriel, still a minority, but it's true that his heart rate rose briefly during the attacks, but there have been no other signs the attack affected him in any way. I've ordered observations to continue. We will see this through. If only they had woke him up. They might have prevented the death from happening. Termination. Subject 2419 has been declared dead on Sunday, April 3rd, 1966. His guardian was killed and his body consequently suffered a cardiac arrest. We lost input immediately. Needless to say, my team is devastated. And yet, this presents exciting new information. Oh, God. This is the first time a dreamer has died in the chair. Tragic though Gabriel's death is, it proves the bond between dreamers and guardians is even stronger than we knew. Research in the furries world has been put on hold for now. Our previous observations and these log entries will be transferred to another room for study, while Gabriel's chair is prepared for the next dreamer. I know we'll be back. There's so much yet to learn. What happens when a world's guardian dies anyway? The root creatures come and kill everything. And then they come after us. Alright. How do I put that away? I don't see a button to do that. I see a button to switch weapons. But no button to like holster it. We look. Oh, what happened here? Something got like sucked into another world. It looks like. Okay, AC. In this room, please keep the air conditioning on at all times. The Dreamer's entity lives in a frozen world, in some places colder than any recorded measurement on Earth, and seems to reflect aspects of that bond. In particular, she shows physical signs of discomfort at any temperature above 55 degrees. Those working in this area are encouraged to wear layers. Interesting. So, a Dreamer got sucked in or something. File corrupted. Minor abnormalities. The Guardian came across a clutch of orphaned bolas. Apparently, they had been lost in a blizzard, but the effect on Clementine was unexpected. Her noradrenaline levels dropped and her body showed signs of lacrimation. Most of the team believed the Guardian, the Dreamer, or both were saddened at the discovery, but we have no record of Guardians ever having or eliciting emotions. If only we could record emotional states somehow. It's unfortunate that we can't speak to the Dreamers without waking them, and that we can't wake them without risking loss of the bond. New procedures. FYI, per Commander Neville's orders, we have sedated Clementine until her noradrenaline levels return back to normal. I guess this is now standard operating procedure whenever a Dreamer exhibits any potentially unstable behavior. I suspect the source of this edict is Captain Ford, after what happened with Gabrielle and with Harsgrad about to connect a new Dreamer to this Clawbone entity. Clawbone. I'm guessing Ford doesn't want any more unnecessary risks. He's probably right. Janitor. Could someone please tell the janitor to leave the AC alone? That's the third time we've had to reboot Clementine this month. Error. A lot of stuff to read back here. Last frame. Disintegrated at all. Rather, I think she shifted somehow, that she still exists somewhere along with everything else, including the poor janitor. Unfortunately, as to why I have only conjecture. Reviewing Clementine's final tapes showed in the very last frame. In one darkened corner, you can see this is Clawbone. Hasgard always described his unknown entity in fantastic terms, but what if he wasn't exaggerating? We know he brought his Dreamers online at approximately the same time Clementine disappeared after all. As I said, conjecture. So Clementine might still be alive somewhere. Man, I am intrigued about this game, though. I'm not sure I like all of the, everything that I've seen, but I'm really interested about this lore. It's like, what is going on? Alright. Where does this go? Okay, that's... Oh, I need an actual key, though. I don't have a key for that room. Okay. Well, this was just one hallway in this research area. Did I check over here yet? Oh. Is that the recording that we heard them talking about, where they were like there was nothing and then suddenly there was a light show like later on? What did I get? Did I get trait points? Elder knowledge. Oh, I got a new section. Elder knowledge. Current level experience plus 196. Next level. What? Increasing earned experience when killing enemies. Acquired by listening to the tape recorder in Ward 13. So is that permanent? I have permanent increased earned experience when killing enemies? Wow, that is pretty cool. I'm guessing it's permanent. I didn't see like a timer on it or anything. A fuse. What's the fuse for? It's no surprise when there would be extra fuses in the ward. Power in there is always surging and knocking out the various panels. The engineers that designed this system would be happy if they knew it had outlasted most of the human race. Well, not happy exactly, but... So that's something I need to progress in this section, but I'm not sure where I put it yet. I don't think I've seen anywhere that needs a fuse. Yeah, I don't think I've seen anywhere that needs a fuse. Maybe after the recording I'll have to double check the lore book for the wiki for this game. Alright, and then I wanted to go down to the next level also and see if I can get in there with the key card that we got. Oh, no, that was just Ward 13. This is a research. Oh, fuse. Yep. Oh, there's a big fuse. The elevator gonna work now? Can I get in here now? I'm doing a lot that I have not been instructed to do yet. I hope I'm not doing any quest breaking stuff here. What is this area? This was research? Oh, if I could stop the blades, there's something back there. Can I take that fuse out? I can shut it off. Haha! Ha 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 ha. Before I go over there, let me just look up the hole. So what is this? Ammo box? A Ward 13 master key. Oh, I can open that door now? Can't get through there. Alright. I guess I probably should go back and turn the power on. I'm sure it probably should be on. So that's thermal control. It looks like this a dead end? Yeah, basically a dead end. Okay. So I would have thought that Ward 13 was research because of all the stuff that we had to read. There's gonna be more stuff we have to read here. Nothing in here. Was this like observing one of the test subjects do something? I wonder. Is that mirror like a mirror into the other dimension? We'll find out in, well, maybe not find out, but we'll go in there in a minute. Wow, I hope the commander doesn't mind me opening all of these areas beneath where they're at. What does that say? Warning, microwave hazard. Something blew the door off, it looks like. Before I mess with that, let me go through here. This just takes me back over to this section, right? Yeah. In Elder Knowledge, Tomb of Knowledge. Yes. Trait points. I guess let's increase health. It's always a good thing to have a good amount of health so you don't die as easily. Wonder what's back there. So dark and menacing. I don't think that's not something I can use here, right? Yeah, I can't do anything with it. Alright, so I can't get over here yet. That's something that I'll have to do later on, I guess. So I'm going to be needing to end the live stream pretty soon, but I am intrigued. I am very intrigued with this game. So I'm going to be coming back to it, I think, after I do, well, I'm planning on doing the Long Dark next week. Survivor mode. Maybe I'll alternate weeks on this. Or maybe I'll just come back and do this another night. Another day. Okay, so we have a key now, and there was that door down at the end of this hallway, I think. Let's see, where was that? That's the end of this hallway. I got a master key. Ooh, what is this? Submachine gun. Oh, jeez. Shoot. What? Where? Oh, I'm right below. That startled me. If you couldn't tell. Huh. If I had looked up, I would have been like, oh, I wonder what's up there. I might have seen the glow of the gun, too. Another journal. From Mark Killinger, 7/21/67. An explosion in research knocked out the circuit breaker in the north wing. The ward is running on backup power, but repair crews have been dispatched. Patients remain stable, no major incidents. 7/22/67. Main power is restored, but security camera 12 is offline. I sent Smith to check the cabling and reported that the lines were fried. I filed a service ticket with maintenance. 8/1/67. I'm a little on edge. There was an incident with patient 2923, Clementine, last night. She was agitated, like she was having a bad dream. The doctors and nurses were scared. Something about PSK levels being way off the graph. It took 3 orderlies to pin her down. I can't say for sure, but I think I saw a microscope fly off the table and hit one of the orderlies square in the back of the head. No one threw it. The darn thing just shot off the table. Telekinesis. The orderly is in the med lab, 27 stitches. It could have been much worse. It could have been worse, much worse. 8/13/67. Dreamer 2923 was at it again this evening. Started around midnight. The patient was moaning and crying in her sleep. Wasn't long before the crying turned into screaming and the medical crew rushed to the room. The orderlies could barely keep her down. I've never seen anything like it. How does a 16-year-old child have enough strength to take on 3 full-grown men? 16? This is a 16-year-old volunteer? What? Doctors were yelling at the nurses to sedate her, but the tranquilizers didn't take effect soon enough. They managed to strap on the restraints, but the patient thrashed around so much that she broke her right forearm. Broke her darn arm against the straps. So Clementine is the one that appears to have been sucked into the parallel universe, and they don't know if she is alive or dead. She's like in a snow world or something. Huh. Then I got a gun. What was that? Submachine gun. Well, I mean, this would be good if I could increase the damage. Maybe I should have held off on that 1 damage point, but I had no idea that was going to be happening. Can I take the mod off of this? Yeah, I can. Oh. Interesting. This will make a nice weapon once I can increase the damage. Man, I would like to keep playing, but I gotta stop. It's almost time for me to start getting dinner ready, so... Well, let's get out of here, get back to the main area. I love how much lore is down here. It's like sitting right underneath their feet. I'll have to remember there's that one section I need like a special key to get into. Alright, gang. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here. I hope you've been enjoying this this game. I've enjoyed it more than I thought I was going to. I initially thought it was a totally different game, and then we got into it. I was like, oh, it's a shooter game. And we haven't really got into a lot of like fighting content, except for the few in the tutorial and intro areas. But so far, I've been having fun with it, I guess. So we will come back to this game, probably not next week, maybe the week after. We're going to be doing the Long Dark, like I had said, next week, the Survivor mode. Maybe I'll do like a split halvesies on the day, like I did today with the Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not sure. Not sure. I'll have to think about it. But until next time, thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out my Oblivion minisodes that I've got on YouTube, and the Long Dark story mode also over on YouTube. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.